नमस्कार. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj ki Jai. Today we will be enjoying a story, a motivating story or motivating concept that was brought in by none other than Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Before Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, it was mainly the Rajputs in the northwest frontier or in the western area who had opposed the marauders or who had opposed the invasions tooth and nail, starting from Rana Sanga up to Maharana Pratap and Bappa Rawal or so many in between. But they had largely proved to be inadequate to the huge strength of the invaders. And eventually, many of them had succumbed. What was the difference? Or what was the difference that was brought in by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in terms of warfare? Rajasthan also is a mountainous area. Maharashtra too is a mountainous area. There are a lot of similarities between the Marathas and the Rajput. But Marathas under Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj could achieve what was not achieved by other people. That is proving to be a constant and long-term threat to the Mughal Empire as well as other empires around, and a force to reckon with as concerns the Portuguese, British or Dutch forces. In case of Rajputs were very brave warriors, and they would say that they were ashamed if they were to show their back to the enemy. They prided themselves that in a battle they would either win or die, but would not come back defeated. And at any point of time in the war or a siege of a fort, if they found that they were inadequate as compared to the enemy forces, they would don kesariya, that is kesari dress, saffron dress, and would go into the war to martyrdom. They would go to kill or be killed, but would not come back unless victorious. And this is a part where Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj brought a paradigm shift. He removed the glorification of martyrdom. He said, as a knight, as a Shiledar, you are worth more alive than dead. Bachenge to aur bhi ladenge. And there is nothing wrong running away from the battlefield if you are outnumbered, or if you have less weapons, or you are not able to fight the enemy at that point of time. Run away, regroup and attack. That is much better than getting killed in the battlefield. And with this in mind, this concept in mind, he developed the whole strategy of Ganimikawa, where the Maratha forces would attack the enemies when the enemy was least expecting it, not aware of them, and before the enemy became aware or became ready to fight, the Marathas would go away. Many of the Maratha Shiledar would sleep on open ground with the reins of the horse in their hand, which meant one thing: if anybody were to approach them, they would see it from a long distance. And if the horse felt any vibrations in the soil or on the earth, it would start moving. That moment, the Shiledar would get the signs of somebody coming in. He would just jump onto the horse and get away. And they would regroup at some other point of time, at some other place, and attack again. And this tactic worked so well, the Ganimikawa, that the enemies had no answer to it. And this was a great contribution of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj to the art of battle or art of war as of that time. So once again, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj ki Jai.